School, you did not go through nursing school to not be a nurse. That's not happening. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. People will deadass play in your face. Be careful who you tell about not passing. I understand how it feels to feel like I needed to pass this to change my life or to move out. You've been counting on this. You went through nursing school. You did all this for this moment, and it feels like such a roadblock. You're not an idiot. You're not stupid. And I'm here to pour some light into you because I know how it feels to fail your NCLEX and feel like the world is coming down on you. So here it goes. I have some tips that will help you get through this time and put you back on track to be able to pass. First of all, this is not a reflection of your intelligence. And I know that's super duper hard to come to terms with, because one of the things that I at least was struggling with was I kept hearing a whole bunch of stories of people passing on their first try. So it kind of made me feel at the time sort of inadequate. Like, how is it that I studied so hard, didn't pass, and some people just killed it on their first try? But let me tell you something. When you don't study correctly, you can study a lot, but when you don't study correctly for the exam specific, it doesn't mean that you're not intelligent. Like, you could know a lot of stuff. You can never compare your shot with somebody else who took the exam. First of all, the NCLEX is based off of your first few questions that they give you, and based off of how you do on those questions determines the rest of your test. So easily you could have gotten somebody else's first questions and passed. You don't even know. We're not all given the same first set of questions or the same exam, so there's no way to determine that somebody else is more smart or more capable than you. Like, you have to throw out that belief because it's not true. Like, don't judge yourself off of that. And that was so crippling to me because I never was used to like not passing anything or not doing well. So it was really a humbling experience, but don't think that way. Second of all, I understand how it feels to feel like I needed to pass this to change my life or to move out or to do something differently in your life, and you've been counting on this. You went through nursing school, you applied to nursing school, you did all this for this moment, and it feels like such a roadblock. I 110% understand that. But let me tell you something, everything is in God's time, and that might blow over your head and you're like, this is my blessing. What do you mean? Yes, but everything's in God's time. You never know, and you won't know why things happen the way that they did until way afterwards. This could be pushing you to pass your exam at a later date in order to align you with the job of your dreams, or you never know why things happen the way that they do. So just try to think positively. Tell yourself that everything happens for a reason. You'll get through it. Next, be careful who you tell about not passing. Let me tell you something. People will deadass play in your face. They will play in your face and try to make you feel stupid or try to make you feel like you didn't work as hard or whatever the case is. Try to limit who you tell. That gets into my next tip for the future. The next time you retake your exam, here are some things that I recommend. First of all, you don't need to tell the whole world your test date. It puts extra anxiety onto you, extra expectations. You have 20 people calling you the morning of your exam to wish you good luck. You don't need that. You just need God. When you feel like you have to answer to 1 million people, it puts a lot more pressure on you, and you don't want to have to be thinking about Sally, Bill, and Tim during your exam and feeling like, oh my gosh, I can't let these people down. No, it's between you and God. You can't let yourself down, okay? That is your expectation, and God has you. You can't be worried about all these other people. All these other people, you call them with the, hey, I passed. Hey, I got my first nursing job. Hey, I did, not I'm going to do. I'm a big believer in energy. You might tell 10 of your closest friends that your test date is this day, and you're studying, you're preparing, and you're excited, and those excited friends excitedly go tell somebody else, and then some of those other people don't mess with you. I am a big believer of energy. Protect your energy. It's a psychological thing, and it's also a spiritual thing. Just protect your energy with that. Now, next, studying for your NCLEX the next time. I highly recommend manifestation, and manifestation through God. I got a whiteboard, and this is the time that I passed. I got a whiteboard, and I wrote on the whiteboard in past tense, I passed my exam this date. I wrote it in past tense even though the date was in the future. And every day, passing my fridge, whenever I seen on the whiteboard it had that date, I put it in my mind. I passed my exam on that future date. Declare it over your life. Declare it. There's no way that you should have anxiety towards that date after repetitively telling yourself that it was already yours, telling yourself that you already passed, telling yourself that you already got it. And keep praying, journal, write it down. I passed on this date. On top of, I made a video on study tactics if you want to see more of like how I studied in order to pass. But do your manifestation on top of doing the daily work. You have no choice but to pass. I'm telling you this right now. And pray that the exam rolled around again. I was looking at the exam building, and I told myself, I'm going in there and I'm collecting my license. I am collecting my license. I did not work this hard. I did not go through nursing school. You did not go through nursing school to not be a nurse. That's not happening. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. You did not go through school, paid all this money, paid the money to retake the exam, because I know how that is. Paid all that money to get the authorization to test again. Paid all that money, paid all that time, stayed up all those nights to not pass. That is not happening. That is not happening. So in general, what I'm trying to say is, you're not stupid, you're not dumb, you're not incapable, you're not going to be a nurse. You got this. You will do good. Manifest, pray, study, do those test questions until you know how the test is worded like the back of your hand, and go in there and kill it, okay? Go in there and kill it. It is already yours. And stop telling people your business. Stop telling people your business. People will play in your face. You don't have time for that. And all you need is God. God knows when you're taking your exam. God knows your will. God knows his plans for your life, okay? And I'm not super duper religious, but I'm telling you, like, this is what worked for me. This is what happened, and God was a big part of it, okay? Studying and God was a big part of it. Stop telling people your business. The moment I stopped telling people my business is the moment I passed. Okay? And I love you guys. I hope this gave you some sort of encouragement. And watch this video 100 times if you need to. Stop telling people your business. Please stop telling people your business. And yeah, bye y'all.